Conor Coady make it?
No.
Unbelievable.
No.
I'm joking.
But the good news is he's training now,
Yeah.
and he'll not hear us.
You'd certainly take him for everything that he stands for.
100% he's
You
on
know
the
what I
squad.
mean?
100% he's on the squad.
You know.
He's just messaged saying, I'm never coming on again.
Excellent. He must have had his trigger finger ready then. That was a quick text.
Right, Stuart, what formation are you going?
Right, I think it probably lends itself to a 4-2-3-1. In goal, Pickford. Mm-hmm. Across the back four, Walker, Stones, Maguire, Shaw. Rice and Bellingham. And a front three going across behind Harry Kane will be Saka, Mount and Sterling. There's two individuals here that probably are really near misses to be in the team, which will be Reece James, who I think's been brilliant for Chelsea before his injury, but he looks as though he's missing the tournament. He would have really pushed Walker, but I think Walker's done better for England than Reece James has done for England for his club. Brilliant. And Foden as well's on the outside of it. I think the same way with Phil Foden, I think he's done better for Man City than he probably has for England, and I see Saka, Mount and Sterling ahead of him with Harry Kane up front.
How far off would the likes of a Grealish be in your team?
Well, he would be when you're making changes for certain games and when you're looking for impact from the bench. Grealish would come off the bench and impact that. I still see Saka, Mount and Sterling ahead of Foden and Grealish and Maddison and the like. And Ben White is coming with a wet sail at the moment, I think, with what he's doing.
Definitely. So Ben White, that I want to talk to you about the defence, because you've gone for a back four and we know that Ben White can play right back as he is, can cover centre back as well, good in really both positions, and perhaps, like you say, a versatile member of that team should he get a call up, keep our fingers crossed. Maguire's in there and that will cause the most conversation, I think, with the team that you've picked. Varane is injured. We'll see who plays next, but he might not even be the next choice centre-back at Manchester United. Do you think he'll be sharp enough to go to the World Cup? Or to play, sorry.
Listen, the thing with a lot of some of the players is they don't play regularly. I mean, Shaw's been out the team at Manchester United on occasion this season, you know, so it's really difficult. You used to have to play for your club to be an international. That isn't always the case now. It will be concerning that Maguire doesn't get enough game time, but the one thing is probably the hash out of how the game's pan out for England, the group, and I don't want to preempt anything because you know full well it's not that way inclined. They're not playing the likes of Germany and France early on. So
he's missed the last 7 games through injury with Manchester United, so he hasn't played since the 26th of September, and that was England-Germany. And what point would it have to get to for you to go, do you know what, I don't think he's going to be sharp enough? And I know you're saying group stage games and that gets him up to fitness, but is it still a big risk?
On what you see in training will probably give you that indicator as a manager. And also as well, bear in mind, the conversation probably 6 or 7 weeks ago was everyone was saying Trent should be playing for England. All of a sudden, Liverpool play against Manchester City in probably their biggest game of the season, and James Milner's the right back. So things change very quickly in the game.
Ali, for you, Maguire, would he start?
Probably not. I mean, I'm a little bit left field. I'd go with back four. Obviously, I agree with Stuart's goalkeeper Pickford for me, but I would maybe even think about playing Walker right hand side as 2 centre backs. I would maybe go Reece James, Walker, Stones, and Chilwell. Because I think
no Reece James, you can't have him.
No, I know that obviously, yeah. But I'm looking at the England team, and I just think the strongest area is kind of middle to front. Where I think they're potentially at their most vulnerable probably is defence and centre of defence. But where I disagree with Stuart as well, I would have Foden in my team. They've got an unbelievable amount of talent in forward areas. They've also got an unbelievable midfield with Bellingham and Rice. I've got to say, Stuart, I mean, I cannot believe the level of performance that Declan Rice has given us up at Liverpool. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. So, and I think in forward areas, they look absolutely fine. Centre-back area, I think, is a problem.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.